when it hits the next minute at the top of the minute.
I love this project because John Kelly is not about himself. This is not about him, you know, showing the world how fast, how great, how much endurance he has. But it's really about showcasing communities that have been affected by Helene, communities like ours, and inviting them to be a part of his team. And so if John, 2,200 miles later after he starts at Springer Mountain, Georgia, gets to Katahdin in less than 40 days, and you guys have helped him, you're part of that victory as well.
As soon as the hurricane happened, everyone immediately banded together.
Hurricane Helene, she tried to destroy us, but you can't keep Appalachian folk down. You know, people ask me, Katie, are we gonna be all right? And I'll be like, you're damn right we are. And then they would say, Katie, are we gonna rebuild? And I'm like, you're damn straight we are, because we are damn strong. So she tried to keep us down, but we are resilient, and she didn't kill our spirit and our love for our town and each other.
A massive amount of work has been done by volunteer organizations to clear those trails and make this possible.
You've got 2 people joining you. Okay. Next stop, hog pen, hog pen. Way to go, babe, you're doing great.
So just like regular care for whenever he comes in. Food to eat here, food to take with him.
You feeling organized, Randy? Yeah.
Trying a half. Certainly progressing that way, yes.
So you want us to go over there and yell at you? Don't mind, that would be amazing. Absolutely.
You're doing great.
Sorry, y'all. I'm 6 minutes late.
And Logan, you got all the stuff that you're gonna give me?
I'm doing all right. Trying to keep up with him. Hurry and get my stuff so I don't slow him down. We were moving that first day, and he, a mile 31-ish, I just couldn't keep up with him anymore.
That's right. You weren't the only one, it sounded like,
yes,
either.
Once you figure out how to fill up and do some of that, you can keep up with him a little better. And it's so helpful having 2 people, one to carry some of the water, get the tailwind in.
Totally.
I tried the belt today to make it a little bit easier access for some of it.
Yeah, so these guys have been here for like 2 hours prepping, and John shows up for like 5 minutes and he's gone. Yeah, crazy.
No matter who you are, you can always have a place, at least in the Appalachian Trail community. It's also a place where everyone appreciates nature, and I think that brings out the best in people.
Thoughts here?
As soon as that needs stitches.
I don't think he needs stitches.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Nah, just clean it.
I'm gonna wipe it with antiseptic now. Is it worth having a bandage on it?
No, it's just right now he's, you know, full of energy, probably some adrenaline, you know, he's the epitome of strong right now. You know, when he gets tired, and he knows he'll get tired, it's not like it's going to be a surprise to anybody. But he has the ability to push through.
We hit some pretty tough climbs, and it was a pretty don't talk kind of. Right. But he was cruising the downhill, and I mean, you saw him right there. He seems way better. Like totally.
Was John gonna take a shower, or do you?
I mean, he just kept going. Who knows? How's John doing?
He's doing a lot better than he was a little bit ago.
Bring the towel. All right. Tailwind in it when it's empty, and then refill it out of the 1.5 liter.
Don't be surprised if it's 2 a.m. before we get up there.
I understand.
Heaviest pack ever.
He's already gapping you guys.
I know. Look at
Oh, jeez.
I'll bet the water coming out of the bottom of that right now is about 32.1 degrees. Day 3 on the Appalachian Trail. Bit over 160 miles in, just starting up into the Smokies right now. Fully expect this day and this stretch to be my toughest really until I get to New Hampshire and the White Mountains. About another 40 miles, 10,000 feet up to make this around a 70-mile day.
I'll check on him once we wrap up.
He's a monster. It's hard to keep up with. It's amazing to watch.
As John starts on his FKT attempt of the Appalachian Trail, it is very obvious from the first few days that John is implementing a heart rate pacing strategy. So John has deemed that anything above 150 perhaps is his danger zone as he gets started. You can clearly see from his heart rate graph that he is sitting between 130 and 150, which is clearly within his zone 1 and zone 2 heart rate zones, which is fantastic for long endurance feats. And really what's most impressive is as you layer the elevation on top of this, he's able to keep his heart rate steady throughout the entire day, regardless of the elevation, the terrain, the gradient. And John actually climbed over 15,000 feet on his first day while keeping his heart rate steady. And the way he's able to do this is he is implementing a walk-run strategy, which is very clear through the cadence data. So on all of the uphills, John is walking to conserve energy, but on the downhills, he gets back into a running form, a running stride to take advantage of the downhills, cover more land, increase his pace overall, resulting in roughly about a 66-mile average per day through the first few days so far. Even though he is maintaining his day in, day out heart rate, his body is not used to 14 hours of movement at all times. Nobody can train that way. It's just not sustainable. So what we are seeing is a massive spike in his load impact, which is his day-to-day stress compared to his base fitness, which is his long-term fitness. So what we're going to see from John for the first 2 to 3 weeks is a spike in fatigue, which is going to be very difficult to push through physically. But if John can get 2 to 3 weeks in, the body will find its equilibrium and it will level out. And from there, John should be in a steady state of movement from a physical perspective. And at that point, it will turn into a mental battle to get to the finish.